Hi everyone, my name is Dustin and I am the Maine chicken tender. And I wanted you guys to join me on my journey chicken tending. So let's go. Hey everyone, Maine chicken tender here. And guess what? We're back again with another episode. Sorry it took, calm down girl. Sorry it took so long, but I'm back now and we're gonna let you know what's been going on with the girls and the boy and what's going on with the coop, the fencing, and the eggs. All right, come on. All right guys, welcome back. And yeah, let's go over a few things of what's going on. So first thing, girls are doing great. They are laying lots of eggs for us. I'm averaging about 7 eggs a day, so that's great. And our rooster, he is gone. Back when I had the fence over on the other side, and this wasn't all made up yet, he something dug underneath and got to him. So that was my fault. I didn't get the cage reinforced soon enough to protect him. So it was a couple weeks later, I took a weekend off, came out here and extended the fence.
Yeah, we think it's a fisher cat or a fox. We think it has to be a fisher cat because there was no paw prints where the rooster died. So yeah.
But it could have been a fox. I know there's a few people around who have been seeing them. Over at my parents' house next door, they've seen them a few times too. So, but it definitely wasn't like a bear or anything like that. It was definitely either a fox or a fisher cat.
Yes.
They're known around here. So, bummer for him. He won't be around. But I'm not planning on getting another rooster at least till next spring.
Yeah,
and then
so we can make chicken babies.
Chicken babies, little chicken nuggets. Yum yum.
Hey, we're not gonna eat chicken.
Okay, we won't eat them. So yeah, and I moved the little tiny coop over here for now. Took it right out of there. They're not even going to use it, so
we're gonna
just
use the
hauled it
little
right
coop.
out, moved it over there.
We're gonna use the little coop for the chickens, well, the baby chickens.
Yeah, the little baby chicks.
So yeah.
All right, there. We'll do that. So yeah, my original fencing is right where it was. And I took the 2 that were here and the walling and I fenced it into almost like a T almost as I wrapped it. Yes, hello girls. They're very excited that I am right next to them. And so I put the fencing up almost like a T. I brought this fencing out and then put 2 of the 10 by fencings this way, extended it straight across. And then the walls that were originally in here I took out and swung this one out so it extended their coop out a little bit further. And then the other wall I actually put on the opposite side so it could extend all the way over to the coop itself. I haven't painted this wall yet, but I would like to. I did get to this one. They're pecking him. They're very excited, but he doesn't have any food. So yeah, I extended it out. What I also did was the remaining fencing I put on top to protect them from hawks and stuff. And I also put like a black mesh in between what I couldn't quite fit with the sidewall fencing and use it as roof. So and then I just put this piece of plywood on top just to give them a little more shade and protection from the rain if they wanted it. The other thing I have done is, you can see I've put chicken wire. Even though I did not want to, I used chicken wire instead of the hardware cloth. I still have some hardware cloth on this side and on the bottom right here that I've used, and I extended out. But I decided that it would be just cheaper to use the chicken wire and easier to bend. And since I'm not just using the chicken wire, I'm also using, you know, the fencing itself. I figured that would be enough to protect it. So what I've done is with the chicken wire, I put it about 2 feet up on the dog fence. And then I've also laid it flat about 2 feet out because I bought 4 foot tall chicken fencing. So 2 foot up and 2 foot out. So if anything came, it wouldn't be able to dig right under into the coop. And it seems to be working fine. I haven't seen anything to show signs of digging or anything like that. A few of the other things I've done is placed a few rocks, mainly on the corner.
Yeah.
Some plywood, some aluminum that I had left over
And also
from
this-
the old coop.
And also this big rock we found under our apple trees that we were planting. So
Yeah, we have a couple apple trees over on that side. And when we were digging them up, we found some pretty big boulders. So I figured put them on the corner. It'll help hold where it wasn't quite as nice as I wanted. It didn't overlay quite as good. So we just used the boulders, which worked fine.
yeah.
Oh, and the other thing is, so when I put these on, I had some extra wire that was actually wrapped around the chicken wire, and I used that every couple of holes, and I wrapped it around and twist tied it on to help hold the fencing onto it. But what I've done here is because I have 2 doors, well, technically 3. I have this one in the front that I always use, and I haven't put any fencing on it. But I have that backup fence that I usually put in front of it with the wood. Seems to be working right now. I want to find a better solution, but for right now, it's working all right. So I have that door that we always use, the front door. And then I have 2 side doors for the coop, the extended fence. So I have this one that you can still access even though it has the wire, chicken wire on it, but I did not wire tie it like I did the rest of the coop. I left this one open, so if I need to, I can't open it towards me, but I can still push it forward and still get into the pen from this side.
They just attacked the worm.
They went after a worm? Nice.
Yeah, I think so.
As for this side, there is another door, but because I pretty much wire tied it all on, you can't open it. Like, it won't open. It'll just hold on to the fencing. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't
Let's not
even
try.
open
Yeah. Well, you can, but just leave that alone because you're just gonna. Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
really do anything.
It's actually connected to the door.
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh, did he peck you?
Yeah.
Sheesh, calm down, girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that door is basically inaccessible.
Yeah.
But you could see I went all the way around this side. I put a couple of pieces of 2x4. Let's see, flip that around so nobody gets hurt with that. I gotta take some of the nails out.
Right there,
Yeah,
too.
I put some like we had before on just the small fencing. I put these in here for roosting, but they don't even use it anymore. I'll go inside the coop so you can see it a little bit more too. I also put some rocks on this side to help hold some more of it down, but so far it seems to be holding fairly well. Like I said, I haven't seen any signs of anything really coming in at it. And this is the mesh that I've used. I used it around my apple trees to kind of keep the deer away from them. It seems to be fine. I mean, it works. Protects them from any hawks or anything coming in. So and I haven't seen any feathers or signs of anything attacking them from there. Oh my gosh, look at them. They're like, what are you doing? What's going on? Yeah. And then I have this side. Oop, where are you going? Where are you going? Getting a little dizzy there, aren't you? And then we have this side of the coop. I fenced around too. because it actually goes underneath the coop. So I doubled up on the chicken wire on this side just to make sure, because it's an easier opening than it is the rest of the fencing. And I was worried that if a animal came, that would be where they'd want to go. So yeah, I still have my shed. I have not put any door on yet. It's still just kind of sitting there for now. Yeah, let's take a look inside the coop. All right, guys, this is inside the coop. You can see it's got plenty of room for my head. I'm only 5'7", so plenty of room. The girls have so much more running space now. They have almost triple what they had before, if not 4 times the amount of space they can run around in. With the roof, I was a little concerned on this side because there wasn't much support on it, and I had an old ladder that was for a slide I used to have, and so I used that, propped up the 2 walls, tied it in. Seemed to be working good. I don't have any sinking, and the ladder seems fine holding up. Yeah, and then I also put a support beam underneath this part of the fencing for the roof to make sure it wasn't going to fall, and I also extended it a little bit to help hold this part of the roof. That seems to be working good. And also on this side I put a couple 2x4s together and just propped it up, and everything looks good so far. I haven't had any issues. We'll see how it's all going to work out this winter. I don't really have any plans to change anything during the winter. I'll see how it holds up, and if I have to make changes, I'll let you guys know and see how it goes. Oh, hi girl. This is Big Mama. Yes, this is our Big Mama. She's
the leader?
She's pretty much the boss. Out of the pecking order, she is on top. If anybody is in her nesting box, they will move. Right? Oh. So everything seems to be going good. I'll take you around the other side to see a few other things that I got going on, and show you what else is happening. You want to say hello, Big Mama? Hello? Hello? Say hello. Say hello. Hello. Can you say hello? Hello. That's my good girl. Alright. Off you go. Big Mama. So the other thing is, the other part of the ladder that I had that connected the slide in the jungle gym, I actually propped up over here so they could use it as a roosting post and hang out on it like they did with when this cage was all by itself. Well, ever since I extended the fencing out, they don't use any of the roosting posts on the outside anymore. So this entire ladder system they don't touch. Their old one over here that I had, they don't use. I moved their other post over here so they could still use it, and they don't even touch it. I haven't seen any of them sitting up on here at all. So I guess they just like running around, which is fine. I don't mind. I just figured like they might want it, but they haven't used it at all. And the same thing with like you're causing trouble back there.
Hey.
Yeah, the other thing was I thought they might jump up on here and use the ladder, but they haven't. And I put oh, like the tripod's still there. I've even put one on each corner of the fencing on each side so they could use it, and they don't care to use it, so they just run around, which is fine. I just am bummed. I really was hoping they would utilize the ladder. I was like, oh, that'd be really cool to see them all like stacked up. But no. Maybe during the winter I might see them up there if they don't want to walk around on the snow or whatnot. I will update you and see. I don't think they will, personally. I think they've given up on that. Yeah, and we still have their food here. They still have their big silo inside. I'm going to try to keep track on how long it takes for them to eat a 50-pound bag. I'm thinking at least a month and a half, if not more. I filled that up a while ago, and I just filled it up today, and it still had a good amount in the bottom that I didn't eat. I was like, no way, he did it while but I wasn't looking. He was like, I'm gonna say, yeah, but no, Blake did it. For like half a second, I really thought the chicken went up there by itself. I was like, you're just proving me wrong, aren't you, chicken? You're just proving me wrong. But my son just wanted to try it out. What do you think? Yeah, nope, no go.
Yeah, they stay up. Wherever we put them on one of these rests,
Yep.
they stay there for like a few minutes or like seconds, and then they just jump off.
And then they're done. They've had enough. Yep. Yeah. So with the food situation, they seem to be good. I was feeding them treats like every day, but after a while, they weren't as excited to run over. Well, to eat from my hand, they weren't as excited because they just wanted it to fall on the ground. So I stopped giving them treats like every day. So I've been doing it maybe twice a week now, giving them I think it's Garden Grains is the type I'm getting, and I can't remember the brand. I think I don't know. I'll have to take a picture for you guys to see. And yeah, so the food's good. I only have one water for them now. The other one I haven't found a good spot for that's level. Every time I fill it up, it seems like either the chickens kick dirt in it, or it tips over, or it's tilted just enough that it just keeps draining out. So for now, I have this one on like 2 cement blocks standing up high enough so the chickens don't really climb on it. And I water it every, I don't know, probably twice a week, maybe. But they seem fine with it. Right? Right, Big Mama? And we've been giving them lots of like leftover food scraps. My parents have been giving us too. They devoured the pumpkin that we gave them. Yeah. That was gone like by like what? Not even an hour, and the thing was gone. There's still pumpkin seeds, but everything else is just. You could see. Here, let me stand over here.
Like,
yeah, normally when I come out, I'll dump it like right next to where the ladder is.
yeah,
and
like right around here where all the pumpkin seeds are.
Yeah, usually we just dump it right there, and they'll go to town on it. What did we have earlier that we gave, and I didn't even see it hit the ground?
Oh yeah, we made some pretzels that were
Yeah.
left over, and then they got soggy.
Yeah, we had pretzels. We had pretzels outside, and it was sitting on our picnic table, and they were like kind of nasty, like sponge, like soaked up water pretzels. I'm like, oh, you're getting these, chickens. And I barely went bloop, and I saw it like fly to the ground, but like the chickens swarmed it. I wish I had a video because they like swarmed it, and it was like, and then they moved and it was gone.
Yeah,
It was pretty funny.
it's like one peck, and it would just disintegrate.
So that's what's going on with the chickens so far. We got the fence up. We've got the chicken wires down on the bottom, protecting all of the fence all the way around. Our poor rooster didn't make it before we were able to put the fencing up the way I wanted to. And I will not be planning on getting a rooster until next spring, and we will probably try to raise some little baby chicks ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So what I wanted to show you guys was the treats that I've seem to have the best result of how happy they are.
Yeah.
It is Flock Party Garden Grains. They seem to like this one more than any of the other ones I've given them.
Yeah.
And some of the other ones they will eat, but they're very picky about some of the stuff inside of it. Certain seeds they don't like. They don't like mealworms. It's really weird. And they're hungry. They can see you have the bag of food.
Yes, but they're pecking my boo-boo.
Oh, don't do that. Here, you want to hand feed them? Here, you got that? All right, you got it.
And my white chickens.
So yeah, and they were just picky about some of the stuff. So this is the one that I found works the best. Yeah, look at them. All but that one. I don't know what that one's doing way over there. Just, I don't want to be part of the flock party. So
Oh my goodness.
yeah, So that seems to be the best one that they like. So we give it to them twice a week or so. That way they're more excited to
What have you done?
get some yummy grains. So I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos. Appreciate you waiting so long on this one. Sorry about that. You know, life gets busy. So thanks for sticking around and watching our videos, and can't wait to see you on the next one. Remember to like, subscribe, and please comment. I love to see all of your amazing comments. If you like my video, if you don't like my video, what you would like to also see with my videos. Would you like more chickens on this chicken video? Because we can make it happen. All right. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you on the next one. Or you'll see me on the next one. You know how it goes. See ya. It's a golf ball. What do we do with it?
Get out of the way.
All right, yeah, we're back. We're back. Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Where are you going?